Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing separate readings for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. And then I think either this weekend or next week we'll do a full Divine Partnership reading to see how they're relating to each other and the connection. I have no idea where the energy is right now. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Usually I can feel it before I get into the channelings, but I have no idea. I actually asked a friend to do a reading for me because I'm just, specifically for me and my personal experience, because I'm just very confused. I feel like there is a shift. I've been feeling shifts within me all week, especially as it relates to my divine counterpart. For the general collective, I have no idea where we are. I have no idea where we are. At least for the collective that I'm reading for. With my own journey, I was ready to let my Divine Masculine go, which was very, very difficult for me. I am letting my Divine Masculine go. That's what I've been doing for the past year and a half. Just going through the process of release, letting go, especially of all the attachment. I even keep coming back to that place of maybe we're just walking different paths. And that's okay, because it's so beautiful that, I keep seeing us, crossing the globe, but always being connected. And I believe that now. I fully believe that. And I had a talk with him, and I had a talk with the Divine and my spirit team. And I said, because I have a dream of a partnership with somebody, never to replace my own happiness, my own love, never to replace my divine counterpart, but I want a family and I want, a partner to, go through life with, to share life experiences with. That brings me great joy. I don't know if he wants that with me. That still remains to be seen. There's so much love there. I can't even describe it. And, you guys know. You know what it's like with your divine counterparts, with your divine masculines. There's so much love between you, and sometimes it can feel so overwhelming and so intense that it could be scary. And especially when you're in kind of like a push and a pull dynamic. That has been ending. I'm getting the energy that has been ending. But it's like there's still some remnants of that, especially if they're not communicating their feelings for you or expressing their feelings for you in a clear and direct manner. That can be very confusing. What it comes down to for me personally is I'm always going to want my divine masculine. He's my person. He is my soulmate. He's not just my counterpart, my other half, but he is my soulmate for me. And it's very hard for me, I want to be as open as I can to love and say if there is somebody else that the divine wants to bring in, I'm open to that for either of us, because I want him to be happy as well. And if I'm not fulfilling him, then I want somebody who fulfills him. But for me, I just keep coming back to him, and that is annoying as fuck. I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's really annoying for me, because I keep trying to step away. Not from this connection, always believing this connection, but just trying to step out of, needing it to be a romantic relationship. Just trying to step back from that romance. But we just keep reuniting in the physical, and the affection, and it's just there, and we keep growing closer and closer, and it's just very hard. It's just very, very hard. So, I'm getting a personal reading. If you would like a personal reading from me, I am running $10 off for the rest of April for the full partnership and for the full, whatever reading that you want. For the full spreads or the half spread, it's $10 off. I also have 5-card spreads and 3-card spreads and can channel quite a bit. If you guys watch my daily energy draws, I can channel quite a bit just with a few cards. So let me know. We can do divine partnership readings. I've also been doing some readings just for, like, personal readings, just, for their own path, especially for divine feminines, just for your own path and your own ascension journey. There have been quite a number of clients who have been asking for that, and the messages that are coming through on self-love, even purpose, is just beautiful. So reach out to me if you're interested in a personal reading. It is susandawnspiritual@gmail.com or susandawnspiritual.com. Either way, you can feel free to contact me, and we will get you booked in. We'll have some more sales running throughout summer, but I think not for a while. It won't be for quite a while. So get your bookings in now if you're interested. $10 off for the full Divine Partnership readings. I have a 2 to 3 day turnaround time, so I am very quick to get those turned around depending on how many bookings I have. I will certainly let you guys know. And I channel and pull cards until the messages feel complete, so there is no time limit. I just keep going until the reading feels complete so that you have what it is that you need. Okay, trying to figure out, okay, they're telling me Divine Masculine. I got a couple of decks out that I was called to use, and I was trying to figure out if I was going with the Divine Masculine or the Divine Feminine first with this Energy Oracle deck, but I'm feeling the Divine Masculine energy, so let's see what's going on there. Now, remember that you hold both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies within, so if you are watching this video and you are resonating with it, it's not just that you're cross-watching. It could be what your Divine Masculine is feeling, or it could be what you're feeling as a Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine, if you are watching this video as well, it could be what you're going through, or if you watch the Divine Feminine video, that could be what you're going through. Because these energies are becoming merged, especially for the general collective that I read for, the segment, the wave that I read for. You're coming into union, not just in the 5D, but in the physical, and those energies are merging. So at any given time, you might be in your masculine energy or your feminine energy. It is one. It is a complete merging of the energy. So take the messages as it resonates with you. Just because this is a Divine Masculine reading, Divine Masculines, it might not connect with you. You might connect more with the Divine Feminine reading for your own life. Divine Feminines, this might be connecting with you on a personal level for your life. So take it for what you're experiencing. So take it as it resonates. Couple of messages. I am an intuitive reader. I don't read the cards based on, especially when we get to the traditional tarot, I don't read traditionally. I read based on the symbols and images and messages intuitively that they give me. Additionally, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. It is always shifting. So it could resonate, this reading could resonate with you as confirmation from past events, current energy, or near future energy. So take that as it resonates with you. All right. Divine Masculine. What's the overall energy for the Divine Masculine? Yeah, they want to talk. They want to talk. Let's get a couple of cards. I'm going to do 3 cards. Pull 3 cards for the Divine Masculine to start this reading off, please. For the general collective. Oh my gosh. For the general collective, please. Best and highest good for the general collective. Divine Masculine. Okay. Yeah. Okay, they're asking me to pull that as well. Okay, so we have women holding coin, we have the yin yang, we have walking away, and appreciation as a clarifier. The energy that I'm getting is, so this is the current energy, but it's almost like I was saying, it could be past, present, or future for you, because that's kind of an energy I'm picking up on as well. So as we go through, take it as it resonates with you. They are really seeing, this is like how they're seeing the Divine Feminine. This is almost like 9 of Pentacles energy they're giving me, where they're seeing their Divine Feminine in her power, in her stability. This is financial stability, this is career, this is just her independence. Now remember, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine is energy. It is not gender specific. So when I say he and she, I'm just referring to Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. But seeing the Divine Feminine in her power, seeing her in her stability, also feeling more in their own stability, their own security. The Divine Masculine is feeling stable, more secure financially. I'm hearing also coming into abundance. They're saying spiritual abundance specifically, which will translate into financial abundance, love, relationships, things like that. But the starting point they're saying is spiritual abundance. So this is really a good energy, a loving energy, an energy of stability, an energy of independence. They're saying releasing codependency on others, codependency on beliefs, codependency on patterns, any kind of toxicity that they were experiencing. We have that with the walking away card because they're coming into balance. We have the yin yang. They are seeing the light in their own darkness. there's a message coming here with the divine, with regards to the divine counterparts. What's interesting, when I was trying to determine what my divine masculine meant to me, I used the yin yang symbol as a sign for us, because my divine masculine and I are complete opposites on the surface. We feel like complete opposites, and yet somehow we seem to work. We don't know how. I even said to him, there's others that feel like they're a better fit for you, but I came to an understanding that he's my person. He always will be my person. And it's the reason why I love him. I love how he's so different from me, because he's so different, and yet we're still the same. We like the same things. The thing about that is that we learn from each other and evolve together and grow from each other and experience things. He shows me a new way of living and a new way of appreciating and a new way of being, sharing his interests with me, and I believe I do the same for him. Can't speak for him, but I believe I do the same for him. And so I used the yin yang symbol, and when I was first starting out on this journey, as kind of a confirmation from the universe, and I would see it everywhere. I used a couple of symbols, but the yin yang was one of them, because it's all about harmony. It's all about balance. This is the divine masculine and divine feminine energy within you, merging. If you have been with me since the beginning on this channel, first of all, thank you. I love you guys so much. I appreciate this community so much. We have been channeling that union is a complete merging with the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the divine itself. That is what this unconditional pure love is meant for. And what they had shown me, the spirit has shown me, was it was kind of like this, connected like this, with the divine masculine, and the divine feminine, creating the Trinity. But in recent months, going into recent weeks, what they showed me was that it's actually like this. This is a complete merging. There is no separation. Whereas before, with this triangle here, there was connection here between the points, but it was still separate points. Still, firmly the divine, the masculine, and the feminine. Here, it is a complete merging of the energies. And what they actually showed me was, it was a circle. No beginning and no end. No separation between the three. That is a true Trinity. So what they're showing me here with this is the divine as part of this, yes, but this is the masculine energy within the divine feminine, the feminine energy within the divine masculine, all merged as one. Completely merged as one. That's what this is. The yin and the yang. The yin being the feminine energy, the yang being the male energy, the masculine energy. Merging as one. And they're showing me the colors here, and you see how the colors, it's blue here and like green yellow here, and then the closer we get to the center, it merges. That is that union energy. That's that merging energy, that blending of the energies. And that's what's happening, coming into balance. So what's happening for the divine masculines is they are reaching a place of more stability and balance within themselves, especially balance within their own energies, within their own masculine and feminine energies within them. And having walked away from the things that they know weren't serving them, weren't serving this new energy, this new vibration that they were in. They had to leave the old behind, and it was very painful. Very painful. But 7 and the 2 being the 9, it was the end of a cycle, and they knew it. And you see how light and airy, I almost said blue, I don't know why I almost said blue. You see how light and airy it is here? And she's kind of looking back like, but there's a sense of serenity on her face. Looking back to the past, acknowledging the past, having appreciation for the past. But look at the abundance in this garden here. Appreciation for the past, but moving towards this light, moving towards this new phase, this new cycle. This lightness, this airiness, this balance, this harmony, this love, this blossoming abundance, this garden, this new appreciation, this new cycle, this new beginning. It's really a light energy, a much lighter energy from the heaviness that we had been channeling for quite a long time. I'm also getting with this appreciation card as clarifying this. They're appreciating their divine feminine. They're appreciating this journey. They are actually opening up and seeing this journey for what it is. Seeing their divine feminine for who they are on this journey, specifically related to this journey as they come into wholeness within themselves. Seeing how the divine feminine has been there and has always been there in her divine love. Helping the divine masculine come into balance within himself. But the truth is, you're helping each other come into balance together. That is the energy that you're in now. You are one, merging your energies, becoming united in that harmony, in that love, that unconditional, pure, divine love. And there's a greater appreciation there. The divine masculine, I'm getting, is also seeing how the divine feminine has had to walk away as well. And there's a message coming in that the divine masculine has seen the divine feminine walk away, and that is what created this balance for them, this appreciation for them. Having seen, and this could be a literal walking away, or this could be an energetic pulling away if you're not in contact or if you're in limited communication. There's a newfound appreciation because this walking away was about setting boundaries, knowing what you deserve, having your value, and the divine masculine now sees that value not just in themselves, having walked away from the things that they are not is not serving them, but understanding that the divine feminine was walking away from what wasn't serving them, knowing that they deserve better. And even if that meant walking away from the divine masculine, knowing that they deserve better than the divine masculine was treating them, deserving better than the pittance that the divine masculine was giving them. And the divine masculine has a newfound appreciation for that. Because it's about respect, they're saying. It's about setting those boundaries and respecting the self and loving the self enough to be able to walk away. And the divine feminine, the divine masculine is actually coming through with a direct message saying, if my divine feminine was willing to love herself enough to walk away from me, then how much love does she have for me to be able to do that? To have love for herself. It's an energy of being in awe. It's really a beautiful energy. Newfound appreciation. Finding balance within this connection now. Wanting to reciprocate is what they're saying. See, we only have a few cards and we're getting a ton of messages. Wanting to reciprocate. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull these Soul's Journey cards and see more about what the divine masculine is going through. There's a much lighter energy here, but let's dig deeper and see what the divine masculine is going through with his energy. What's he going through? And then we're going to get some traditional tarot today. But I pulled these decks for a reason, so let's see what's going on. I feel like almost like this was recent past and we're moving into current energy. So let's do that. Let's see what the current energy is for the divine masculine, having come into this awareness. Awareness of the self and awareness of the connection and of the divine feminine, I'm hearing. So let's see what the current energy is for the divine masculine. What's the current energy for the divine masculine? What's the current energy for the divine masculine? Beautiful. Okay. Okay, as if we needed that clarifier. It's interesting. I'm going to put that aside for now. We have, this is like the dark and the light. You see the color difference, the color contrast between these two cards? We have doubt, which is darkness, and imagination, which is full of light. Also crown chakra they're pointing me to. It's interesting, the contrast. This is that yin-yang energy. This is the balance between the dark and the light. The balance between the energies here. So, in the current energy, I feel like the divine masculine is stepping out of this energy of, they're giving me not acknowledging this connection and doubting this connection, also doubting themselves, feeling like they didn't have the courage to step forward. What's that, baby boy? Feeling like they didn't have the courage to step forward into this connection, almost like they were lacking imagination. Riley! Riley! Hey. My dog is going deaf, so when he hears something, it's like, oh, poor baby. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so almost like they were lacking the imagination of the vision, is what they're saying. They were lacking the vision of this relationship because they were so stuck in the past, because they were so stuck in their mind and not in their heart, because they were so stuck in this doubt, in this, and when they're saying doubt, they're saying fear. Stuck in their mind. It says, I released the need to know all the answers. They didn't know how to move forward in this connection because they were stuck in their mind space. And in their mind, they were feeling fear because this connection can feel so intense and so overwhelming. But it was like they just didn't know how to move forward. It says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I feel like the current energy is now they're envisioning a life with their divine counterpart. Now they're envisioning how this relationship might go. They're allowing themselves to dream. They're allowing themselves to step into their heart space and actually envision not just their future life for themselves, but with this relationship. Relationships, they're saying, being on the forefront of their mind now. Whereas before, they were really focused on their own stability, their own security, healing their own wounds. Now they're coming into a place of partnership. Now, this can also relate to career partnerships, work relationships, familial relationships. Relationships are at the forefront of their mind, but especially with relationship to their divine feminine, they are thinking about their divine feminine in a place of, I'm getting daydreams, finally embracing, wanting this connection, and envisioning how to, not just, their future relationship with their divine counterpart, but how to move into that, their next step, into moving into that. With relationships, remember how we said walking away from the things that aren't serving them anymore, and moving because they've moved into a high vibrational energy? Here we have, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. They are in that higher vibrational frequency. And so they are attracting, it's like attracts like, attracting more of that energy to them, more of those relationships to them, including their divine feminine. Because they are rising in their vibrations, because they are rising in their evolution, rising to become not just the emperor. I've been channeling the divine emperor, the divine masculine. Now they are rising to meet the divine feminine as the empress that she is. The emperor to the empress. Equal partnership. Releasing this doubt. I want to get some clarifiers on this current energy. Okay, they're saying with the regular tarot. So let's get near future energy. We'll get more on the current energy with the traditional tarot. So let's see what's going on with this Moonology deck in the near future energy. Now remember, time is fluid, so this could be, a couple weeks from now, a couple days from now, an hour from now. It could be current energy. Take it as it is resonating for you, but this is for the general collective. Where are we going for the near future energy for the masculine? Near future energy for the divine masculine, please. Near future energy for the divine masculine, please. Okay, thank you. Near future energy for the divine masculine. Near future energy for the divine masculine. There's more messages coming through, but I'm going to hold off until we clarify with the traditional tarot in their headspace, heart space, and physical reality. Near future for the divine masculine. Near future energy for the divine masculine, please. Near future energy for the divine masculine. Near future energy for the divine masculine. Yeah, it's the end. It is the end. Okay. And here we go. And there we go. Okay. You know, when cards are charged and they're speaking, you got to take them. We have emotions are running high. Step out of your comfort zone and the end of a tough cycle approaches. Yes. Yes, this is what we're talking about in this whole spread, the past energy moving into the current energy and into the near future energy. The end of a cycle is coming because they have reached this clarity and balance. Now, this is for both counterparts, this end of a tough cycle, because the feminines were on the receiving end of this. A lot of doubt on their end, too, a lot of confusion on their end, because they're mirroring what the divine counterpart was mirroring, what the divine masculine was mirroring. There was confusion and lack of clarity on the divine masculine's end. The divine masculine was experiencing this energy and didn't know what to do with it. They didn't understand it, is what they're saying. They didn't understand this connection fully. They weren't allowing themselves, because they were still in this toxic energy, still closing out the karma, still closing out those cycles. They weren't allowing themselves to step into their emotions, but now emotions are running high. They are feeling into their heart space. They are anchored into their heart space and feeling everything. They are feeling in love, is what they're telling me. In love with their life, in love with their themselves, and in love with their divine counterpart. Now, I'm going to do a caveat here. What that looks like on your physical may not be apparent yet. Like I said, with my divine masculine, I don't know where we stand as far as a relationship, a romantic relationship. The love is there between us. But as far as an actual relationship, I just don't know if that's in the cards for us. So take this as it relates to your specific journey. This is a general reading here. Understand that they are feeling the emotions. They are feeling the love. And know that that is what unconditional love is. That is what this connection is. That regardless of what it looks like on the physical, you are both connected in this divine unconditional love. And however you both choose to manifest that, know that you are co-creating that together. However it is that you choose to display this connection in your physical 3D reality, that is between you and your counterpart. That might be a hard message for some of you. I'm getting that energy. And I want to apologize for that, because that can be a tough message. But it's also a message, it's also one that needs to be, they're telling me the word trigger. That's also something that needs to be understood, that needs to be said. This is your reality. This is your creation. This is your life. So however you choose to manifest that, that is up to you. Because remember that you are co-creating with your counterpart. You are orchestrating this together. What you are seeing in the physical 3D reality is just the result. It's just a reflection of your inner world. So if you're still experiencing doubt and a lack of faith in this connection, you will experience that in your outer world, in your connection. Come to a place of faith. And really they're saying just come to a place of love. Just experience that love. Appreciate that love. Come to a place of acceptance of that love. That's a message for the divine masculine and the divine feminine, both, they're saying. Both have to step into a place of acceptance of the love. Being able to receive the love is what they're saying. Because these emotions are high. Now, we also have step out of your comfort zone. And this is for the divine masculines. They are gaining the courage to come forward. Stepping out of this place of doubt, stepping out of this mind space and feeling fully in their heart. And as they feel fully into their heart, again, we have the crown chakra here, the imagination card. They are finding the inspiration and listening to their intuition, no longer listening to their fear, no longer listening to their logical mind, really embracing their imagination, really embracing their visions, embracing their daydreams that they are daydreaming about for their future. Finding the courage to daydream is what they're telling me. Whereas before they didn't allow that for themselves. It was almost like they were in an energy of, well, whatever cards I'm dealt, that's it. I don't get another hand. Whereas no, you get to decide with the cards that you're dealt what you want to create from that. You get to manifest. And they are now sinking into that energy. And they're going to do that by gaining the courage to step out of their comfort zone, step out of that stagnant energy that they were in, to move towards what it is that they want. The energy is gaining momentum. They are moving forward. Expect a powerful change. They want this change. They want this new beginning. We also have new moon energy here, is what they're showing me. Believe in the impossible. They are stepping into their heart space, stepping out of this place of doubt, stepping out of this place of fear, also stepping out of this place of lack or scarcity mindset, and into this place of believing that they are worthy, that they are deserving of what it is that they're actually daydreaming about. But it's going to take them stepping out of their comfort zone, gaining the courage to do that in order for this final cycle to come to a close. This is them finally completing the cycle. When they're telling me when the cycle will be completed, when they step out of their comfort zone. It's like a smooth transition from one cycle to the next. So as they move into the new cycle, as they believe in the impossible, as they gain the momentum for this change, as they stay in their heart space, once they make a move, that is going to mark the end of this cycle. But they have to make that move first. They have to make that move for the new cycle to begin. Because we've been closing out cycles for the past few weeks, the past few months, really been closing out this energy. That closing is here. What they're actually giving me is, for the past few months, I've been channeling that slingshot energy, pulling back. It's that pulling back energy, that kind of waiting for something to happen, that anticipation of something coming. What's happened is that slingshot has been released, and now whatever was in that slingshot, that bow and arrow, that arrow is ready to hit its target. And once it hits its target, once they step out of their comfort zone, step into their heart and take action, this can be in the form of communication. This can be in the form of an apology, an expression of love, an expression of vulnerability. This can be physically, knocking on your divine feminine's doorstep, like actually moving towards, like physically towards that person, traveling towards that person. This can be an expression of commitment. However that looks for you and your specific situation, that is hitting the bullseye. That is hitting the target. And once it hits the target, that old cycle is done and the new one begins. It fully begins is what they're saying. It was in the process of beginning, but that's where it fully begins. Okay. I'm going to get tarot. And they are calling me to... I'm going to use this deck. I usually use these for union energies, like my quick updates that I'm doing. This is the Gilded Tarot deck. I have a specific deck that I use for the Divine Partnership reading, for the masculine. But they're calling me to this, and it has specific energy, and I'm wondering if that's why. It has specific symbolism in it. So we're going to go here. So I'm going to move these cards up. We're going to get into the headspace, heart space. Where am I on time? Oh, doing pretty good. Wow. That's a first. I'm just kidding, you guys. It's still going to be an hour long. But that's okay. That's just how I do my readings. Like I said, I just keep channeling until the messages feel complete. I want you guys to have what it is you need, even in these free readings. I want the messages to feel complete. I want you to, I want to be of service to you and have what it is that you need for your clarity, especially with the energy shifting so much. So much is happening. Again, gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, we're going to take a look at the headspace, heart space, and physical reality of the divine masculine, please. So let's get a couple cards for the headspace for the divine masculine. Where's the headspace for the divine masculine? Yeah. Ooh, yes. Yes. See, they have, bottom of the deck, I'm not taking it, but bottom of the deck, celebratory energy, the merging. This is the balance. This is the union energy we were talking about. The traditional tarot doesn't always look like this. I think this is why they called me to this specific deck. This is the Trinity. This is the divine masculine, divine feminine energies pouring into one cup with this divine love. This is celebration. This is union. This is balance. This is the union energy. So we have the Hanged Man, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. They have become illuminated by this connection. They are understanding this connection. For some of them, I'm getting they may have had an epiphany about this connection, kind of like an aha moment, like an oh my God, like I'm waking up to this. I see this, almost like a 1 minute I was in the dark and now the light was turned on kind of energy, because they're showing me the sun here. This is no longer in a state of stagnant energy. No longer in a state. They're giving me surrender. The word surrender. It's not in a state of surrender to like the old energy, the toxic energy, just whatever happens kind of energy. Now they are stepping up and ready to make changes for their lives. And part of that change is with this connection. This is a state of surrender to their connection, to what their heart wants, is what they're telling me. No longer feeling bound and chained. Now ready to take control of their own lives and to work hard for this. What they're giving me, okay, so this is why I'm being called to this deck. Specific images here. They're calling me to this. You have 7 pentacles here caught in a web. This was that past toxic energy. And now it's like they're looking at that one pentacle. That pentacle of value, that pentacle of worth. Not focusing that energy anymore on the things that just are pulling their energy away from what it is they really want, that's pulling their vibrations down. This is an energy of sacrifice, sacrificing themselves for everybody else, where that one pentacle of value, they weren't seeing it before. It's almost like Four of Cups energy, where they're looking too much at the past and not seeing that one cup that the divine is bringing in. That is their every wish. That is their abundance. That is their love, this connection. Here, it's like they were caught in a trap of toxicity, sacrificing themselves for family or friends or work or beliefs or patterns and habits that just aren't serving them. I'm also hearing the word escapism, that just were not serving them. The spider just constantly spinning a web, caught in this karmic cycle over and over and over again. And now it's like they have realized, awakened to this connection, not just connection with their divine counterpart, but awakening to their own divinity within, taking charge of their own life. And yes, it's part of this connection, but also taking charge of their own life. What is it that they really want for themselves? What is it that they truly want? What they truly want is they don't want to sacrifice themselves anymore. They don't want to be pulled in 1,000 different directions. Now they want to focus on their worth. They want to focus on their value, their dreams, what they want to manifest for themselves, and not at the sacrifice of other people. Not putting their own power into the hands of other people, taking back their control, and not that corrupt control. Not the control where it's my way or the highway. Just taking charge of their life, knowing that they are creating their own life. And now, this is a sense of daydream. This is a sense of nostalgia. This is manifesting everything that they want for themselves. Now, in traditional tarot, the things in the cup are kind of like, it's a balance of negative and positive things. Here in this deck, it's rainbows and violet light and stars and flames, which is a phoenix energy they're giving me, bubbles and blossomings and a peace dove. This is all positive energy, and this is what they want. They're focusing now on their life, on what brings them happiness, on what brings them value. In their mindset, they are in this place of imagination, in this place of dreams, knowing that they can manifest whatever they want in their cup. Because what comes next is the Eight of Cups, walking away from the things that aren't serving them, anything that isn't bringing them joy and happiness in these cups, to their Nine of Cups, which is fulfilled, to their 10 of Cups, which is complete emotional fulfillment and satisfaction and happy life. What a beautiful energy for the headspace. I'm so glad we're doing this reading. Okay, where are they in the heart space? Oh, they've got a cup of love to offer. I'm not taking all of those. That's quite a bunch. My nose is so itchy. If I don't know why, like it hasn't been like this in a while. If you guys know the meaning of an itchy nose when channeling, let me know, because I don't know what it means, but I have been itching my nose throughout this entire reading, and I feel like it's a sign for something. Yeah. What's going on in, that's a lot too. What's going on in the masculine's heart space, please? Masculine's heart space, please. Masculine's heart space. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Like the, whatever this one, Woman of Pentacles was, this is the Divine Feminine. Seeing her in her independence, in her stability, in her security. Kind of just, you see all this abundance around her? This is kind of like the divine, this is like the Divine Feminine in her Empress energy with her abundance and her independence. Just kind of minding her own business and doing her own thing. They're giving me metamorphosis energy here. They're giving me this walking away. The Divine Feminine may have walked away from this connection, or at least turned her attention away from this connection. And it's that independence that they're seeing. That independence that is almost like magnetic to the Divine Masculine is what they're giving me. So take that as it resonates for you and your specific situation. Now we have the Page of Cups, the World, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hermit. They're pairing me, they're actually pairing me with the World and the Hermit, and they're saying they might still be in this period of introspection, but that cycle is coming to a close. The journey is coming to a close. The inner journey is coming to a close, because now they have guidance, and now they see the light, and now they have actually risen to their own wisdom within themselves. They have risen to become not the hermit in that they're withdrawing from the world, but the hermit in a sage capacity. Like they are wise within themselves. And they have their own internal compass now. Because they're trusting their heart and their own intuition now, they're getting out of their headspace so much, getting out of that fear, getting out of that doubt, getting out of that place of feeling like they're unworthy, trusting their own inner guidance. That's the energy of the hermit that I'm getting. My God, my nose is so itchy. They might be in a place where they're still going within as far as evaluating this connection, but it's not a withdrawal anymore. It's not I'm going to shut off all communication with the world. This is just reflection. This is just trusting their own intuition, trusting their own guidance. Because one journey has come to an end, and they are ready to start another. And now, when they start another journey, they have all the tools that they need. They have all the tools that they need to manifest. The next step is a leap of faith. The next step is a reset of a cycle. It's the Fool card. It's a 0 point. And that Fool, what comes after that, after the Fool card, is a Magician having all the tools now. Because they have already gone on this journey, now they're ready to start another with a leap of faith, with courage, and with all the tools that they need for this to come forward, ready to come forward. This is an eagerness, ready to come forward. This it's interesting. It's not the Knight ready to charge forward. It's not the King feeling completely confident. It's the Page. And again, it's almost like they're showing me the World as a completion of one journey and the Page as the start of another, because the Page is the start of a journey. Having gone through everything they needed to learn in the traditional tarot, the Ace of Cups to the Ten of Cups, now starting a new cycle, starting a new journey. This is stepping into the suits, the court cards, starting the journey from the Page to become the Knight, into the Queen, nurturing energy, to become the King. We also have here the Seven of Pentacles, and I'm getting from this, it's no longer a period of waiting. They are ready. The Pentacles are here on the vine. ready to be plucked. And again, we have the ladder. We have her with the basket, ready to climb the ladder and choose what they want for their life. To harvest their pentacles. No longer in a period of waiting. Ready to move forward with this cup of love. And however that looks for you, it could be communication, it could be an expression of love, it could be, just a meeting, however that looks, but know that it's coming with love. There's something in this cup. It's not an empty cup. It's not an empty offer. It's not empty anymore. That is how the Divine Masculine has become the new Divine Masculine, how the Emperor has become the Divine Emperor. What's going on in the physical reality? So that's how he's feeling in his heart space, ready to end the cycle, trusting his own intuition, trusting his own wisdom, wanting to now no longer wait, come forward with an offer, an expression, something with love. What's he feeling in his physical reality? What's happening? That's in his heart space. What's happening in his physical reality? We have the Lovers. My God, need we say more? And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. I feel like I shouldn't. Let's get another clarifier. Oh my God. Oops. That belongs there. That belongs there. And these 1,000 cards belong back here. Can you clarify the Lovers and the Six of Cups, please? What's in the Divine Masculine's physical reality? What's going on in their physical reality? What did we get? The Chariot. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't make this up. Oh, something else fell out. Oh, that was the Three of Cups. Did that just fall out? Did that just fall out again? That's crazy. And bottom of the deck, King of Wands, feeling that passion, taking charge of their life, feeling confident enough to take charge of their life. Look how self-assured he is. And that wand is on fire. He has risen. He is that phoenix, having risen, and now look where he is. Wanting to celebrate, wanting to reunite, wanting to offer. This is past life relationship. This is feeling nostalgic for their past relationship with a divine counterpart, wanting to move forward and move forward quickly, wanting this balance, taking the reins for their own life to move forward in this relationship, in this harmony, in this balance. And look at this card. This is so different from the Lovers card in the traditional tarot deck. And I'm actually being called to pull it, so I'm going to get it. Because you guys know I like my visuals. And they are showing me the card, and I am feeling called to show you. What a difference, because they're giving me the energy of such passion here and such forward movement. Decisiveness is what they're telling me. Yeah, it's right there. I knew it was there. Okay. This is the Lovers in traditional tarot, right? Being divinely guided, but still kind of separate. So I love this card, but I love the meaning behind this card, but what a difference. This is why they wanted this deck, because the symbolism brings forth different messages. So each deck, you can, look at things 1,000 different times and get different interpretations, especially with the decks that you use. You're called to them for specific reasons. Look at this passion. Look at the divine feminine. He's holding the divine feminine up. He in his strength, he in his power, he in his divine masculine, divine emperor energy. Look at his muscles. Look at his power here. And having the power to lift his divine feminine up so that they can both be receiving of this divine energy, this divine love. Look at this connection. This is passion, this is love. This is equality, lifting each other up. But look, it's so interesting because the divine feminine has really been shouldering the burdens of this connection. She really has. No longer, they're saying. No longer. It's funny because I've been using the After Tarot for quite a bit. And what they were showing me, I'm not going to get it, don't worry. What they have been showing me, you can look at one of the past readings for that. What they were showing me was the Nine of Wands, where in the traditional tarot deck, it's one person feeling wounded, feeling weary, a bunch of wands behind them, holding onto one staff, just battle-worn. In the After Tarot deck, it's two people standing side by side, having faced the battle together. And that's the energy they have been giving me. And now look, this is the same energy, but look, both of you in your power now, no longer battle-worn, no longer weary. The divine feminine, he is raising the divine feminine up now. He is saying, I've got your back. He is saying, I am strong enough now to lift you up. I can hold you up. So that we are both in receptive mode of this loving divine source energy coming down to fill us up both, to fuel us in this love. And as it fuels us in this love, that love just continues to expand. It's this energy of the cup overflowing, the divine masculine having filled up their cup, divine feminine having filled up their cup, overflowing together. The two of cups, offering love to each other, that two of cups overflowing into this one cup, this trinity energy, and that cup of love then overflowing and spilling out to affect the vibrations of the entire world. And look where they are. They're in the water here. This is their love. This is their love. And there's probably some symbolism with the dolphins here, but I'm not getting anything, so I'm leaving that alone. But look at this beautiful. Your divine masculine, in his physical reality, is wanting to come forward, taking the reins of his own life, taking charge, having seen, I'm going to put this one back, having seen this connection, feeling nostalgic for this connection, for the love that you had for each other. And this could also be past life experiences, nostalgia for the love that they have awakened to with this past love, wanting to take the reins for their own life. Two of you standing side by side in balance. This is yin and yang, the light and the dark energy, finding balance within you two, within the light and the darkness within you both. Taking the reins, taking charge of your life to come forward into this beautiful divine love and this passion, lifting the divine feminine up. This is the divine masculine. I know I keep harping on this, but it's just so beautiful, this energy. This is the divine masculine in all his glory, lifting the divine feminine up. Having the divine feminine's back in this sacred connection, in this beautiful union, this beautiful celebration of their love. This is the physical. This is what's happening in the current energy in the physical. So I'm being called to say, you guys, there's going to be forward movement for you. Now, take it as it resonates with you. This is what they're feeling in their physical reality. So there might be forward movement for you guys. What action might they take? What action might they take? Let's get, the psychic tarot deck. What action might they take? And then I'm going to do a romance angels, because I love the romance angels, for how they're feeling about this connection, how they're feeling about the divine feminine. From a relationship standpoint, from a connection standpoint. But let's see, what action might they take? What action might this divine masculine take? What action might this divine masculine take, please? What action might this divine masculine take? What action for the divine masculine? What action for the divine masculine? Thank you. Mental conflict. Interesting that this came out like this. It's like they're no longer in that mental conflict and they know it and they want you to know it. I don't usually take reversals unless they call me to it. They're also pointing me to the 2 card, partnership. I feel like they're no longer in that mental conflict about what they want, but they might be experiencing some mental conflict as far as how to take action. That's where the blockage is what they're telling me. That's what the challenge is, how to move forward exactly. Wanting to move forward, ready to move forward, ready to take charge of their life, just not quite sure how to do it yet. What action might they take? Wisdom. Yeah, they are, it's hermit energy again. They are going, you see, it's interesting. You see how he's, You see how he's looking at this house? This is like 10 of Cups energy here. Looking at this happy home life. He's seeing that he wants this. He's seeing that he wants that 10 of Cups. But he's just kind of going inwards now to determine for himself, to get out of this mental conflict, to determine for himself what the best course of action will be, going into his heart to figure out how to take action. So they're telling me we don't have answers for you the way that we want, that Divine Feminines want to have answers, because the Divine Masculine is still in a bit of going within, feeling certain how they're feeling, just not sure how to take action yet. But they're going within their heart. And how beautiful is that? That heart has expanded. They're feeling the love. They are in love, feeling the heart, feeling the love, wanting that happiness, wanting their emotional fulfillment. It's not just satisfaction. This is happiness. And they're just kind of going within in that hermit mode, not withdrawing completely, just getting in touch with their own inner wisdom, with their own intuition, with their own heart, to get out of this mental conflict, to get out of this energy of, I'm not sure how to move forward. This is them, they're telling me, finding their courage to step forward and finding the best way to step forward. This is that 7 of Cups energy, daydreaming about the best way to do this, because they want to do it right. And they want to do it in a beautiful, and sometimes even, I'm getting, surprising way. All right, so let's get some romance angels. How is the Divine Masculine feeling about the Divine Feminine and this connection? How is the Divine Masculine feeling about the Divine Feminine and this connection? It's a beautiful energy, you guys. You're seeing the cards. You're seeing the cards that are coming out. You're hearing the messages. It is a beautiful, beautiful energy. So proud of our Divine Masculines. They have been through it, just like you've been through it, Divine Feminines. And now, it's almost like I'm getting your just desserts. You're getting, but in like a positive way, like you're getting your rewards. You're getting the love, you're getting the happiness, you're getting the manifestations that you want. Because you have risen in your vibrations. And what happens when you rise in your vibrations, you come into alignment with what your heart desires. What the universe wants to bring to you. How is the Divine Masculine feeling for the Divine Feminine in this connection? What is the Divine Masculine feeling for the Divine Feminine and this connection? What is the Divine Masculine feeling at this current time for the Divine Feminine? What is the Divine Masculine feeling for the Divine Feminine? What's the Divine Masculine feeling for the Divine Feminine? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. What they're giving me is there's forward momentum happening here with their healing. It's this closing out of a cycle, so that could also be why they're in their heart space. Because remember, there's a lot going on in the mind space, in the heart space, on this ascension journey. It's not always just about this connection. It is also about their own life. So what they're saying is that there is still healing occurring, particularly around family, particularly around their vision of family and what they had envisioned for themselves as family, healing that, healing dreams that perhaps didn't come true the way they wanted them to come true, and so that now they're rearranging their vision and understanding, awakening to the fact that their vision has always included you, they just didn't know it was you. That might be a very specific message for somebody, but that just came through. This could also be related to parents. Your Divine Masculine could also be a parent and have children, and they could be healing issues around that. It is all related to this connection as well, I'm getting, because this connection is central to this journey, to this path. But it's also an individual energy where Divine Masculine is healing individually, separate from this connection, I should say. Knowing that you're never separate, of course, this connection isn't separate. That's the energy that they're giving me. But what I mean is that they are healing like their external life. There's still karma that they're closing out, but it's that slingshot. As soon as they take that step, as soon as they find the courage to take that step out of their comfort zone, that cycle is going to end. And the new journey, the new cycle is going to begin. A new positive cycle is going to begin because they're going to have healed this. So how else is the divine masculine feeling about their feminine? How else? Oh, you guys, I'm not going to take all of that. How is a divine masculine feeling about their feminine? All right. So that all just flipped over. Attraction like attracts like. It all flipped over, so I'm going to take it. Okay, new cycle. Stepping into an energy of playfulness, a new beginning. Leaving the intensity of this healing toxicity behind. Now you're going to be healing, but you're going to be healing together in a new way, in a playful way. So as this cycle comes to a close, step back into a place of playfulness. I'm also getting flirtatiousness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. But in order to do that, have to express yourself, have to express your love, have to express you're giving me who you are. It's no longer, you can no longer hide from each other. That was the old cycle. That was the old relationship. That was the old toxic pattern of behavior. You can no longer hide from each other. Now it's time to get to know each other again. And you do that through expressing your love, through being vulnerable with each other. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. Go ahead and make that offer. Because as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now this is not one partner revealing themselves and the other holding back. This is balance now. That is how you close out that cycle and come into more harmony and come into this new beginning with playfulness and love and expression. You have to express yourself to each other because that's how you get to know each other. This new you, because you have healed this cycle. You have healed, you have evolved, you have raised your vibrations. And so now it's getting to know each other on a deeper level through being vulnerable with each other, through communicating with each other, through expressing who you are to each other and what you mean to each other. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get one Lover's Oracle card for you. I know this is a really full reading, but I'm just loving this energy. I'm going to get one Lover's Oracle card as a final message. What the Divine Masculine wants to say. Hi, baby. And then we'll close out. Okay. What does the Divine Masculine want to say? What does the Divine Masculine want to say? Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. As within, so without. What is it that you're still holding back? What is it that you're not expressing? What is it that is keeping you out of balance? Look inside yourself and see what healing still needs to be done, what final remnants still need to be done, what is holding you back from this energy of forward momentum, from this energy of what it is that you want, from what it is that the Divine Masculine wants, this chariot, this moving towards the lovers, this moving towards this harmony and union and celebration that they are longing for, the Six of Cups that they are longing for. What is it that is still blocking this harmony, this union, this balance, that is still keeping them held back? And we have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. It's like the energy here is just step out of the mind, step out of that place of doubt, step into the heart, open up your intuition, and feel free to dream about the love and the life that you want for yourself, Divine Masculine. Beautiful. Really beautiful reading, you guys. I love this energy here. All right, we'll be back with the Divine Feminine reading, so make sure you are subscribed to catch that. If this is resonating with you, please like, also share, and leave a comment, and let me know what's going on with your divine connection. Sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we will see you soon.